Although Order 66's initial assault was widely successful, many Jedi managed to escape the clone troopers and remain hidden. Many of these Jedi chose to flee to the planet of Kashyyyk due to it being the last known location of Grandmaster Yoda and several other notable Jedi Masters. As Jedi fled to the planet, Tarkin and Vader received the go-ahead from Emperor Palpatine to pursue them. Tarkin desired to venture to Kashyyyk to use the Wookiees as slave labor in the construction of the first Death Star, and Vader simply wished to kill the Jedi present on the planet after he had formed a rivalry with their leader, Roan Shrine. The Imperial commanders above the planet of Kashyyyk wished to bomb it from above and leave little life, but Vader wanted to personally kill the Jedi, specifically Shrine. The next morning, Vader descended to the planet with the 501st and engaged the Wookiees. However, the Empire had grossly underestimated the Wookiee forces and rage that went along with them and were driven back. However, Vader managed to push back, and although the entire first wave of troopers were defeated, Vader stood tall. Unfortunately for Vader though, he discovered the Jedi were not there and were aiding the Wookiees in an evacuation attempt and ordered to be brought directly to the Jedi. Arriving at another Wookiee city, Vader's shuttle sustained heavy fire, and Vader received reports that the Wookiee soldiers were utterly annihilating the Imperial attacks below. This prompted Vader to give the go-ahead for orbital strikes on the planet, but ordered that the commander save the capital city for last, as that is where he believed the Jedi were hiding. Vader then successfully landed in the capital with his troops and began his assault, killing as many innocent Wookiees as possible in an attempt to draw the elusive Jedi from hiding. As Vader's troops tore through the Wookiees, the Jedi stepped forward, no longer able to stand the bloodshed. However, Vader's true prize of Shrine was not with the Jedi, as he had broken off to aid the Wookiee forces. Vader then ordered his men to keep the assault on the Wookiees going, as he would deal with the Jedi himself. 6 Jedi Knights stood before Vader, as 2 of them attacked with highly offensive and varied lightsaber sequences. The Jedi, however, underestimated Vader's still impressive speed, and after pushing back several attacks, decapitated both Jedi with one swing of his lightsaber. Vader then brutally murdered 3 other Jedi, crushing one's windpipe with the Force. Then just a single Jedi Master stood before the Dark Lord of the Sith. This Jedi, overcome with rage herself, leaped forward, being highly offensive as well. The Jedi was at first blindly swinging at the Sith, confused as to why he was not attacking, only evading, and defending against her advance. The Jedi Master then stepped back, realizing Vader was only waiting for her to tire. This was, however, a fatal mistake, as this lapse in combat allowed the moment Vader was looking for. Launching a brutal assault of his own, Vader swiftly regained his lost ground, and more so. However, just as the Jedi was about to be struck down, Shrine arrived to the battle. Quickly engaging with the Sith Lord, Shrine ordered the Jedi to gather as many Knights and Wookiees as possible and flee the planet. Vader and Shrine then began a duel that would remain in Vader's mind for the rest of his life, as each pushed relentlessly against the power of the other. Although at first Vader seemed more skilled, Shrine used his superior speed to land several hits against Vader. Just as Vader gained the upper hand though, the orbital strike began. Vader and Shrine quickly moved within a massive tree and continued their duel, despite much of the clones and Wookiees perishing in the attack. As the strike continued, the 2 warriors, one of the light and one of the dark, smashed against one another. Shrine then suddenly saw something he had not before. Taking a moment to think, he noticed Vader's control panel and deduced it was the power source behind his suit. Striking at it, Vader was forced on the defensive and adopted a near fully defensive fighting style. As Vader was forced to protect his chest, his arms and legs were left exposed, as Shrine struck against them again and again. Sensing defeat and being overwhelmed, Vader reached deep into the dark side of the Force and ripped platforms and debris from the walls themselves, flaming them towards the Jedi. Although Shrine was able to evade several of the attacks, he was knocked from the platform on which the 2 fought and fatally fell to the ground below. Darth Vader, victorious, approached the dying Jedi. When Vader saw the extent of his injuries and was assured he would die, he reveled in his victory, resolving to truly destroy his rival's spirit. Vader then revealed that Palpatine and the new Emperor was a Sith Lord, and that the Jedi would fall. He then took a moment and revealed his own identity as Anakin Skywalker, showing the fallen Jedi the true state of the Order and victory the Sith had attained. However, Shrine was not disheartened, as he informed Vader he would soon join with the Force, something Vader as a Sith Lord could never do. An explosion bright as a star, a forest world, intrepid defenders, escaping ships, and you, I think, somehow at the center of it all. Skywalker, it won't matter if you find them. It won't matter if you find and kill every Jedi who survived Order 66. I understand now. The Force will never die. Infuriated, Vader departed the planet, and after learning of the Jedi's successful escape, ordered the entire planet of Kashyyyk bombed from orbit. Although the Empire was victorious, Palpatine was concerned by Vader's recklessness and showings during the battle, forced to question his merits as a true Lord of the Sith. So that is how and why Vader revealed his true identity to a dying Jedi, and how the Jedi got the best of him in the end, as well as almost killing Darth Vader. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to ensure that you become a living holocron today. If you enjoyed the video and feel it deserves it, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, as it helps me out a great deal. If you'd like to speak or contact me directly, the best place to do so is on my Twitter, @StupendousWave. If you have any future potential video ideas you would like to see explored, be sure to leave them in the comments down below, as I go through them very often. Thanks as always so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.